Hey everybody! Welcome to Northernlion Plays Afterbirth Plus. You might notice this splash screen looks very slightly different. The Binding of Isaac Afterbirth Plus. Don't get it twisted! This ain't the Binding of Isaac Afterbirth Minus. This ain't the Binding of Isaac Afterbirth underscore. That would be ridiculous. So we have normal, hard, greed, greedier. That means we got some good stuff to do here right off the bat. I'm not gonna do the new character just yet. Apollyon? These biblical names. Can't you just call someone Steve? I guess there already is a Steve item, so what do I know? We're gonna do an Isaac run first. We're gonna do hard mode. Just to experience the new Afterbirth Plusness. And here's our seed. Y70LDSLD. If you're not familiar with what Afterbirth Plus is, basically it is I was gonna say a mod, but it's actually an official expansion for the original Binding of Isaac Afterbirth. Please don't hurt me. Tears up, that's lovely. Explosive diarrhea, not so bad. So there is a theoretical chance that we just don't see anything at all new over the course of this episode. Probably not, but, you know, there's always a chance. Hopefully, though, we get to experience some new stuff. New floors. I'm not sure if there's a new alternate path like there is in Anti-Birth. New transformations, and the big thing is mod support, so that you talented folks out there can create your own mods, but also idiots like me can try their hand at doing some, you know, Lua programming and actually getting some scripts into the game. Lua programming is what I mean to say, of course. Chocolate milk. Well, it's a good start. The temptation is going to be there to try to get, like, exclusively new items, but I think for this first run, I'm just going to take it as it comes. I'm just going to take it like a man, steady and strong. There's other lyrics here, but I'll get them wrong. Then it's time to play Afterbirth Plus again. Take it like a man. Okay, the damage does not matter because we intended to, well, if not take it, at least, you know, doesn't matter too much because we still got that deal with the devil set up. Okay, we got plenty of battery charges here, like a ton of battery charges here if we endeavor to take advantage of them. I do think we'll check our secret room right off the bat. That was good. We'll check our shop right off the bat. Hope for some new and good items in there. No such luck. No such luck. But you know what? A little spider mod Babby doesn't bother me, especially when we've got a bunch of battery charges to choose from out here. And you might ask, NL, what's your goal on this run? My goal for this run, it's like going to a fancy restaurant, you know? I'm not going to tell the chef, hey, Chef, you know, Gordon Ramsay, make me your best chicken nuggets. I want chicken nuggets right now. I'm going to say, you know what? Give me what you feel like. What's today's special, Gordon? Give me today's special, and I will be excited to consume it because I trust your cuisine and your acumen. Is Little Horn? Little Horn has been killed. We got synth oil. Okay, so far so good. So far this is just Afterbirth. That's okay. Doesn't have to be immediately new. We'll exhaust everything new right off the bat. Dunce Cap, you know what? I might go back and get another reroll because I'm feeling like Dunce Cap might not be necessarily the right choice for us right now. I didn't even look at the post-it note. I should have seen if there was something new on the post-it note. What is greedier mode? I mean, I haven't had early access to the game. I just got access to the game today at the same time as you all. You know more than me if you're watching this video, in all likelihood. Or at least you know as much as me, because you've seen everything that I've seen. I think greedier mode is a hard mode for greed mode, which is kind of cool. Maybe gives more incentive to play greed mode, because greed mode is kind of... It got a little old, mostly because it was just sort of like the easier mode of the ones that were available. I'm begging you, put your energy together in chat. New item, new item, new item. Attack fly. Good item, don't get me wrong. Good item, new item, not so much. I guess you guys just didn't raise enough energy to have us unlock that. I wouldn't blame you. Okay, what this? And it's an enemy spawner! Okay, I like it. There's enemy spawners in the game already, you know, enemies that spawn other enemies, but a portal that just spawns a bunch of enemies, that's new. Small rock, I love it. 3 cents, I like it. I don't want to hit F6 or F7 just in case the item tracker is like, you know, not mapped to that. Maybe that's actually like delete your save accidentally. Probably not. That'd be an audacious move for the developer to include a delete your save button. We can get all that stuff hooked up later. Okay, curved horn, don't mind it. Those things look faster than usual, but maybe they're just going down a smaller path. I could see either. You know where I like to get new items. It's the deal with the devil. Always get all sorts of new stuff there, and there's a little bit of added excitement because you're like, ooh, a new item on the deal with the devil. This could be awesome a la Brimstone or Mom's Knife, or it could be absolutely horrible and just waste my time and my HP in the process, which is something I'm interested in finding out here. We'll see. Battery charge, very good. I mean, we've got an incomplete sample size, but one thing I would say about Afterbirth Plus so far is you get a battery charge drop per room, apparently. There's a new item. Belly button, what's in there? We got a trinket. Okay. And we got Whore of Babylon, which we re-rolled into a guppy item. I'm gonna use it once. Probably didn't have to use it once. In fact, maybe should not have used it once. But what do we got in here? Okay, no access to the deal with the devil again. That's okay. My initial assessment of the belly button item, it probably gives you something else as well. Conehead. Hard-headed. Well, I do indeed have a cone head now. I don't dispute that, and I never have. But what the hell does it mean? I don't know. I'm looking pretty cool. I'm looking a little bit too much like myself right now, which is a little scary, but I think we're gonna leave the rest of this, you know what? No. We gotta see some new stuff. What am I worried about? Falling into these Afterbirth habits. Oh, we might not be able to make it to boss rush. Who cares, dude? We already got Conehead, the best item in the game. What does it do? I got no idea. It gives you a pointy head. What more do you need, man? It's visual stimulus. It's interesting. It gets the people going. 7 cents. We could buy a bomb and go to our second secret room, but it's gonna cost us a key to get into the shop. In a way, at least we're, like, somewhat powerful here. And by somewhat, I mean actually, like, kind of ridiculously powerful here. It gives me the ability to have some safety on this run, which I appreciate as someone who kind of bricked it up a little bit in Anti-Birth, and even in Afterbirth towards the end, actually. So we are still on pace for boss rush. I have to imagine that the belly button probably gives you a stat upgrade of some kind as well. I don't know what it would be. When I think of belly button stats, what do I think of? You know, innie or outie. I don't know, maybe it's tied to luck somehow. You're pretty lucky if you got an innie, I think. If you got an outie, well, you know, you've got your own unique brand of luck there, maybe. But, I'm assuming that hard-headed for Conehead maybe implies that something happens when we get hits, which we should test. Hey. Didn't seem like anything happened there, but you never know if, like, statistically behind the scenes, we got something going on there. I don't know. For now, let's not worry about it too much. Just keep moving. Sissy Longlegs gets re-rolled into Betrayal. At this point, I'm strong enough that I feel like we just re-roll to try to find new items that could give us cool stuff or even illuminate what our existing items actually do. Finger. Watch where you point that. It's like I can swing it around here. Oh my god. What is this? It's our own orbital if I just spin over and over, but it seems a little dicey. It's like an orbital we can point in whatever direction we want. Okay, it doesn't do that much damage, but that's kind of neat. I don't think we would ever, unless we maybe had BFF, I don't think we want to use this as like our main source of damage. But as like a even shittier Guardian Spear, that's kind of okay. I like melee items. I tend to have an affinity for melee items. And now we're in this with some new-ish. Well, it seems like it does 50 damage per tick. No, it does 9 damage per tick. The attack fly does 50? I don't know what does 50. I'm confused. I took damage there basically. I'm trying to get in there aggressively and see what's going on. As far as I'm concerned with items so far, belly button is bad. Not in terms of flavor, but in terms of, like, is this gonna win you the run? Belly button seems bad, for now. Could be wrong. Finger seems okay. And Conehead, I actually just have no idea. So, I'm gonna reserve judgment on that one until I figure out what the heck's going on with it. Okay, bad damage. Let's try not to make a habit out of that. Keep in mind, you know, your evaluation of items right at launch is probably not gonna be where they end up. I'm pretty sure I didn't realize what the goat head did for like 2 months. Every time I pick it up, this stupid doesn't even do anything. Ooh, another deal with the devil. What are the odds, right? Sometimes the attributes of an item are hidden. They're clandestine, beneath the surface. Strangers in the night. Could be a luck upgrade. Strangers in the night. I don't know how that song goes, so I should probably stop singing it. And that's one of many reasons I should probably stop singing it. Yeah, that was horrible. I just stood there and watched myself get popped. It's a large... Oh, it is an XL floor. Okay, I was like, this floor is way too large. That enemy spit a pharyngeal jaw. Did you see that? What is it called? I forget. It's from the Alien movie. Pause. I imagine this stops time? We'll take it instead of the D6 for now. Okay, Headless Horseman. You got pause, son. For like a millisecond. Okay. Not necessarily in love with that right now, but I could be missing out. Champion version of the Frail. That's gonna hurt. I really... You know what my reasoning was there? I was like, I'll try to run under it. That's the ticket. We got a speed upgrade. I think we'll take the speed upgrade and try to reroll the pony. I'm gonna explore just a little bit more. I have no idea what the pause of... Oh! I have no idea what the pause effect does. Did we take the speed upgrade? I feel very slow relative to where I would expect to be. There's also golden bombs back here if we just fly over them. Take the D6 back. What the heck is that pause item, man? Take this. Nun's Habit's great, of course. We all know this. Telepathy for Dummies, an all-time classic item. One of the best, without a doubt, he said, without a hint of sarcasm in his eyes. But you can't see my eyes. Otherwise, if you could, you would see the signs of the flame, as Fred Durst said. Okay. We're one-shotting every enemy. In fact, like, I was feeling a little bit under the gun. But I don't think we're actually in a bad spot right now. Am I going to abandon the pause spacebar item? I have a good excuse, which is that I think it sort of sucks. Based on the one time we used it for a quarter of a second. I bet it pauses time so if we don't move, enemies also don't move. If we're thinking logically, how could a smarter Isaac player than me exploit that to get a ton of value? Trying to think right now. Also trying to take a lot less damage, because I feel like a moron for having been hit so much. And actually, our HP is good, but what is this mushroom enemy? I need to see what Mushroom Man does. Do you know the Mushroom Man, the Mushroom Man, the Mushroom Man? He shoots on a diagonal? He also got it. Oh, if you point the finger at them from afar, they take damage. Watch out who you point that at. You got 3 pointing back at you, buddy. I understand now. It's a long-range, extremely weak version of Mom's knife. Yo, but that's amazing, actually, because it's just bonus damage on top of whatever damage you're doing, because you're going to be looking in the same direction you're shooting regardless. Cool implementation here. Does it scale with your damage? Because if it does... I was going to say you know what that means, but you really don't know what that means. What it means is just like, you know, it's going to be ridiculously overpowered. I mean, I should really draw conclusions myself instead of just relying on the audience to fill them in. Even though they're more clever than I am in most cases, you know, my conversation might not necessarily lead them down that path. Okay, so a long distance tier here. Like, it's basically just a passive, cool damage upgrade. I've decided that this item has gone from not that good to real neat. This gets the Northernlion real neat seal of approval. I wouldn't mind getting, like, I'm just throwing this out there. That was just gonna say, getting a Spirit Heart. Dude, it is destroying Larry Jr. there. Did you see that? Every phase of him took damage. It's like piercing shots as well. Alright, so what are we doing here? Well, secret rooms we should go to. That's a good start. And don't push the button. There is a spirit heart back there that we can actually get with the ability to fly. Should we get it? Yes. Because, again, boss rush doesn't have to be done on this run. And we haven't... Wait, did we re-roll the pony? Disregard. We will not be able to fly. I'm going to take the rosary for survival's sake. And I think we're just going to go after that. I know we could blow up our donation machine, get an Nun's Habit, re-roll a bunch. These are secondary to me. Should have saved it, I guess. Alright, let's head down here. We know we're going to get the Bible, but the good news is we can re-roll it. So far, we've been introduced to the concept of the finger. No jokes. What is this enemy? The rock blocks the finger shot? He doesn't take damage until everything else dies. Okay, yeah, got it. Classic Isaac theme. They take damage while they're invisible, so we can also use it to kind of like figure out that some enemies are on our radar when it appears that they are actually not. Alright, there we go. We're crushing it. High damage run. Don't let yourself get intimidated, NL. This is just a glass cannon run, all things considered. And it's not even that glass cannon-y. We have good damage, thanks to Small Rock, Chocolate Milk, in particular. There's spawners back here, dude. I'm a big fan of the spawner idea. So far, it's been relatively easy, but you can see that, you can see how that would be super annoying in some situations for sure. Like, you're just trying not to get tilted, and then your first room is like super envy, and then your second room is a monster spawner, and then enemies that spawn other enemies. Just theory crafting. That's just a theory. Oh, I forgot we had curved horn. That's also a big part of our damage right now. Dude, the fact that the finger does piercing shots is stupid and awesome. I love it. Alright, so our path to absurdity has already begun. What's our path to victory? Pretty easy, I think. We just bank on probably getting a deal with the devil here. Fighting an alternate version of Krampus who gives us four-way brimstone. Hey, it's our first run. Anything can happen. Don't tell me that that item doesn't exist! Neither of us have any idea. We're in the same boat, my dog. We're in the same bloat, my dog. Where are you bloating? This is the Dave Matthews song from Mr. Deeds. Starred Winona Ryder. Dramatic turn this year in Stranger Things. I ain't no Will Brierly. Wait, what was it? Will Briars, that's it. Will Byers? Either way. Toothpicks. Good item. Bad deal with the devil, though. Like, horrible deal with the devil. All-time classic right there. Should have probably thrown in some rerolls, but Toothpicks is too good to reroll unless you're in full-on, like, Ocean Man zany mode, and I would not be in full-on Ocean Man zany mode. That just wouldn't make any darn sense. What, you think I've been listening to Ocean Man for the last, like, 3 hours, waiting for Afterbirth Plus to come out because Austin said he would listen to it until Afterbirth Plus came out, and then it came out 4 hours after it was expected, and here we are? No, to be fair, 3 hours after it was expected. That's fine, it happens. No, in the whole universe, let me put on my Neil deGrasse Tyson sweater vest for a second and say that in the whole cosmic scheme of things, new spiders, we have to let Mohawk Spider live. Oh, it leaves a nub that makes more spiders when it dies. Interesting. In the cosmic sense, 3 hours is really just a speck of time to the gods. The sun laughs at your time scale. Prayer card? Still not that, you know, novel. I gotta say, though, I gotta caution you, because I know people are gonna be comparing this to AFTERBIRTH, and they're gonna be like, well, the first AFTERBIRTH run, you know, blew my nuts off. I didn't even know what I was expecting. There's a sampling bias when you have a small sample size. You know, you gotta respect one sample size doesn't necessarily mean the world. We've already gotten a little slow IV drip of new content here. We gotta see if we can get something else. We've seen some new enemies, some new enemy mechanics. We got mysterious items that as of yet I do not understand. I think I understand the finger now, but I don't understand Conehead at all. Hard-headed. If it just gives you like the wafer or the cancer item effect, that would be fine. That would be awesome, actually. Maybe it gave us a stat upgrade and I, you know, didn't notice. Anything can happen, dude. I am exploring, by the way. This is not, you know, this isn't Afterbirth full stop. So we're gonna What? Did you see that? That enemy was afflicted by some kind of something. He, like, ascended to becoming a champion over the course of that fight. Or did we hit him with the tear effect I've never seen before? I do not know. Guppy, please. I mean, what do we... I'm trying to think of where we should reroll. I think we should reroll the curse room, but admittedly, I may actually be, like, 100% wrong. This could be 48-hour energy, so I'm gonna just hold off. Golden bombs would be so good here. Because this... My reasoning is that this has to be... It is 48-hour energy! My reasoning here is that this has to be a deal with the devil item in the red room. And we actually got a pretty good item, although not immediately useful. That's a new item. Big Chubby! How did you know my nickname in middle school? Feels bad. Feels bad, man. So it's a big old Chubby. What's he doing, though? He's just following us around? I'm trying to shoot him like you shoot little Chubby. He's not doing anything yet. Oh, he just... He shoots it just very slowly, which is probably amazing if you land it. Wait a minute, where did we get that? We had like 14 cents, and then I picked up a penny, and now we have 25 cents. Belly button? Conehead? Is it a result of these? I don't know, but I'm gonna come back here. We've picked up the Bible, I hope, so we're gonna throw in some rerolls here. Oh, the cancer item for the spirit hearts. I appreciate it. Well, honestly, like my biggest fear, and it's like my biggest fear is definitely like hostile aliens invading and then not even having like a dialogue with us as a human race, just seeing us as like an inferior species or a pest, wiping us off the face of the planet, taking our resources, and then that's how humankind dies, unceremoniously, not with a bang, but with a whimper. But my second biggest fear was that I would start this run and just get no new items. Even though this isn't like exclusively new, it's certainly novel as all get out. So, oh, there is a tinted rock. We've got no bombs in 10 floors, but it is a tinted rock. I'm excited. Necropolis 2. Let's do this. At this point, there is no chance for boss rush, which is ideal. So in terms of my plan for Afterbirth Plus, I don't know how many episodes there's going to be daily. Probably a decent amount for quite some time. Immediately after this one, I'm gonna go stream, so if you're watching this episode, you should, you know, now come over and watch me on twitch.tv/Northernlion. I'll be live with some Afterbirth Plus content. Probably try out the new character for the first time. If those runs succeed, I'll be pulling them over to YouTube, of course. Grab this. But yeah, this is my way of advertising it. If you're watching this within like 4 hours of it being uploaded on the first day, I will be live over there. So go peep it if you're interested. And if you're not, that's fine too. There'll be more Afterbirth Plus content on YouTube, like, often. That's all I'll say right now. Very often. We're up to 12 cents here, and if this was Afterbirth, I would be calling this a one run. We're not unkillable, but we're bordering on unkillable status for sure. However, you never know. With new items, new enemies, synergies, or even anti-synergies, who knows? I want to see Little Chubby, which is actually Big Chubby, land a shot here. I want to see it hit a boss, basically, and just tear ass. Because there's no way this thing would be moving so slowly if it doesn't tear ass when it gets there. It just doesn't make sense. Oh, this could be good. Grab that. Rewind it back. Sure got the shit to make your booty go some mac. The spawners cannot be allowed to live. That did one full heart. We need to get some fingers synergy if possible. Like, what if you get homing tears? There's no way this is gonna work, but allow me to be an idiot for a second. I was like, well, what if you get homing tears? Then wherever you point the finger, it should do 9 damage, you know, per tick to all enemies. Probably not, but that would be sweet. You know, let me have my dream temporarily. You know, even more so than boss rush, which could be changed, admittedly, but even more so than boss rush, I would love to fight. That's just bullshit right there. Let's be realistic. I would love to fight the Hush, if not on this run, which seems like probably not like it's gonna happen here. On the next run, or a future run maybe. That way we could see if like boss armor's been changed or something, and maybe we could learn a little something about ourselves. We can learn a lot about living and a little about love if things go right. We don't really want ringworm. Trinket is fairly garbage. I appreciate Contract from Below hooking us up here. No, the spawner cannot be allowed to live. I have informed you of my feelings about these spawners. The game's acting like I didn't play Gauntlet Legends as a child. I played Gauntlet Legends. I know you kill the monster spawners first unless there's a more immediate and pressing concern, which cannot possibly happen in most situations, so... Alright, new, there's a bug in Afterbirth, plus that thing never spawned. We have to try it. Nose Goblin. Seems magic. Why are we able to hold 2 trinkets? Conehead? Hard-headed? 2 trinkets? Belly button? Extra trinket room? That must be it. Belly button, extra trinket room. And what was that? Did you see this? It created a mucus ball on that enemy. Okay. I'm gonna take Rotten Baby so we have a per throw ready for a possible deal with the devil coming up next. Let's do this! Rotten Baby's awesome. I'm excited. Not sure if you can tell. New Isaac content always, titillates the senses, man. Sure, we could have donated. Please no new mom mechanics, though. Oh, little big chubby hit there. I didn't see the damage, though. It's going! It's going! I don't know. Is it possible Big Chubby's just garbage? We should avoid calling items garbage until we know, though. Alright, so we're obviously just gonna take that. Head down to the next floor. There's a new feature in Afterbirth Plus. Bombs never drop. It's pretty exciting. So we're on an XL floor. Which means there is hope of fighting Hush, although I really am disinclined to prioritize the Hush fight in this situation. As, oh, unlimited bombs. As we are low on HP relative to where we would like to be in order to succeed. But overall, our DPS is awesome, and our damage, combined with our meager HP, or meager-ish HP, is actually completely fine. It's more than the sum of its parts in the end. I walked into that enemy, which was embarrassing, but up until that moment, we played well. Oh, this is beautiful. Oh, okay, so Little Chubby does 27 damage per tick right now. Little Big Chubby. My new pet name for this item. Which means that maybe it and Finger are scaled with our own damage. And then Little Chubby does like 3 times... Oh, does 27 go into 91? Oh, it goes into 81. Because I'm looking at the damage we have with Spider Mod right now. Stop this. And trying to figure out, like, if there's an easy arithmetic operation that allows us to conceptualize this. It's like roughly 3 times, but not quite. But I could just be lost in my own head, like John Nash style right now as well. So, Nose Goblin seems a little bit like Tough Love, where every now and then we get like a mucus shot that sticks to an enemy. I don't know what it does when it gets there, but that appears to be what it does. At least at first blush. So I'm gonna not worry about getting a deal with the devil here. I'd like to get maybe HP, and I'd like to play this Demon Judgment if we can find enough red hearts to make it worthwhile. Otherwise, we could blow both of them up and get an increased deal with the devil chance. On Zeus, that's great. We know where we're going now, at least. A bomb? What is this consumable? Was this recently added in Afterbirth Plus? Is this some kind of incendiary device I can use to blow up rocks that are slightly tinted relative to the other ones? I didn't think such a thing would even exist in this game. Imagine my surprise. Juice me up. Juice me! Wait, we definitely... Oh, that's the cancer effect, right. Okay. The moon. And we're gonna get some Polaroid value. Ended up being worth it. I'm not gonna reroll. I'm gonna take it for the black card. Joker. Screen's getting real busy. 2 of diamonds. Not really worth much. And And now I will be trapped in between some rooms. That's okay. We don't need the moon card. Let's get this floor over with. Probably not going to fight Hush, but if I can get the Guppy Dream, I will pursue said Guppy Dream. Now I'm second guessing myself. Have those guys always shot Brimstone? Have there always been Brimstone variants of that enemy? Probably. Oh, these are new champion versions of these jokers. Those enemies that I have never been hit by, to the best of my knowledge, because you have to literally walk into them. But what could a champion version do? There's a whole lot of, you know, fanfare for just getting shot in the face there, you freaking Mega Man wannabe enemy. Oh, you guys never played Mega Man Wannabe? Should check and see if we actually have space for 3 trinkets, but I'm lazy. Okay. I would guarantee we don't have 3 spaces for trinkets. Look at this screen real estate down in the bottom. Now, Callus, I mean, it's a good trinket, but honestly, I think Nose Goblin's been doing some work. The occasional snot shot. Life is like a hurricane, here with snot shot. Pick too hard, you'll dig your brain, here with snot shot. Okay, give it a second. Give it a second. I got it. There's got it. Oh, there you go, okay. This ain't no snooker. It's the big booger. Snot shot. Woohoo. Bless you. There you go. Gesundheit and other blessings. Snot shot. Bless you. Sneezes, watch behind you. Into your elbow to, wait, to avoid the transmission of disease, sneeze into your elbow. Doesn't really work. Definitely should have rerolled that just in case we don't get a deal with the devil here, but we are going to be on time for Hush. What kind of person would I be if I didn't do the Hush fight in my first run back? I would be the kind of person that I am, to be honest with you. So, let's get it. What? It's a 4-parter. It's a new moon record for deals with the devil. Tales of daring, do bad, and good luck. Tales, yeah. I'm not gonna take Mom's knife. I'm gonna reroll these 3 to try to become Guppy. I'm gonna take this, I'm gonna reroll the other 2. Oh, we fucked up. Still, give me that permanent Polaroid invincibility. Dude, a 4-part deal with the devil? A new moon deal? And by the way, I'll just like level with you. If we're exclusively looking to win, oh, these spawn bosses now. If you're exclusively looking to win, Mom's Knife, a Guppy item, Dark Matter, and Dark Bum is pretty much like as good as it gets. But I was looking for new items, and I was looking for the Guppy transformation. I was looking for a lot about living and a little about Gup. Out on the womb on a Friday night, pyramid of items in the pale moonlight, talking about cats and dreaming about Guppy. If we lost this run, I would feel like a dummy. Well, the best note I've ever hit. Well, way down yonder in the Chattahoochee, get another item, we'll become a Poochie. We're not gonna become a Poochie, we're gonna become a Guppy. Do we go to the curse room? I mean, I'm taking half hearts. Like, I have the wafer effect. I think that Conehead may give us the wafer effect, or I've actually just lost it. It's possible. I mean, I've been waiting for a long time for that. You know what? No, I'm not doing this. Yeah, I've done my fucking time against Hush. He's taken damage from Snotworm there, or was that, I don't know. Maybe that was, first off, Snotworm is not the name of the trinket. Secondly, I don't know if he was, or if that was actually damage from the finger. The finger is doing 10 damage now? Look at this, there's so many different ticks of damage coming in, I'm so confused. Some of it is, like, the nose gold. Some of it is, you know, Big Chubby doing some damage here. I don't know, dude, you tell me. Break down the fucking Zapruder film and tell me how this is going. I can see forever. That's not bad. We have bombs. For the first time in Afterbirth history, we can blow something up. We'd rather have I can see forever, I think. Okay. These guys have got to get roasted. I can't believe it's our first run ever, and we still don't have mapping. What's up with that? I think, like, the easiest way for me to convey what my present conception of the nose magic item is, or magic nose goblin, whatever it's called, is that it feels like Explosivo, except the shots don't explode and do a bunch of damage. Instead, they do a little bit of damage over time. That seems to me to be the effect there. It's like that mixed with tough love or something like that. Gotta peep these. Oh, a golden chest! Which is actually a golden key, a new moon key. Oh, bombs. Hugely valuable because it allows me to get in here at least. Wow. What do we break even on consumables there after all that? Alright, well, we're charting a course for victory here. Set your destinations for victory. I always do. I always try, at least. Might cause a victory, or rewrite history. DuckTales, yeah. Okay, now you're just playing with fire. Trying to get me to do something I regret here. It's a very valuable room if you got the tools for it, but I don't know, man. I don't know. We're getting the hell out of here. Guppy item or no guppy item. I will shit my pants if I get a deal with the devil after this Isaac fight. Why? It's my most beloved change. A deal with the devil on the cathedral. It highlights the duality of man and the duality of God. So you want to make God laugh? Tell him your plans. Give me a deal with the devil, God. I can hear him chuckling in the background. Ha 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 ha. Ha 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 ha. Stop your crying, baby. You know, Kanye West. That's Late by Kanye West off of the album Late Registration. We've all been there. And I don't mean on vacation. No deal with the devil. Down to the next floor. 33 minutes deep. Let's go, boys. That's probably an extremely annoying sound. I'm sorry. Not a new item. Not a new item. Not a new item. Not a new item. I'm going to reroll all of them, even though actually some of them are pretty good here. We gotta take Tech X. If you don't take Tech X in that situation, you might as well just turn in your fucking copy of the game right now. Tech X is a beautiful gift that was given to us, and I refuse to forsake it, even in the face of novel content. And you know how much I love that novel content. Everything else is getting rerolled for maximum new item chance. Learn a little bit about ourselves and the expansion and the game and each other in the process. Maybe the true Afterbirth Plus was inside of us the whole time, if you know what I mean. I mean, Host Hat is not bad, but we don't really care to be immune to explosions. I think I got hit there and did not take damage, but it might have ricocheted off finger. I'm feeling the burn a little bit for having not taken Dark Bomb. But life goes on. We still got super powerful on this run, so far be it from me to complain about the way things are going. It's actually really good, and I appreciate that they've given us a fairly easy run to start with here. An easy run with cool new items. Like, new items that didn't have us guessing too much about the way that the world works. Okay. Come back here for a reroll. Come to my spawn room. Gotta take Tech X. If you don't take Tech X here, you might as well just turn in the game, honestly. But the other two I'm gonna save for higher value rerolls. Yo, where's my double cage is what I was gonna say, so thank you for obliging me. No, where's my double chest drops? I got contract from below. And yet, I find myself bereft of double chests. It's honestly the greatest slap in the face I've ever encountered in my entire life. Definitely not the right place to stand. I'll level with you on that one. Let's come down here and grab this. Oh, that was gonna hit, that was gonna hit. So as I like to say, this is, you know, is still plausible to snatch defeat from the jaws of victory here. We only have 5.5 hearts, but that's technically like 11 hearts because I think we're taking half damage. But I might be short-sighted on that. We might only be taking half damage after we get hit. Like, I know the effect of the cancer item. The first time we get hit, we take full damage. Every subsequent time on the same room, we take half damage. I really feel like Conehead has been coming through in, you know, sneaking in and giving us some extra hearts. Well, not giving us some extra hearts, but giving us some extra protection to betray my my trust here. We're probably closing in on Beelzebub. I mean, we have Rotten Baby and we have Attack Fly. But I don't want to just, you know, cheap out and take the easy, like, flying transformation. The tech items are innocent. They've done nothing wrong, ever. They're great, they're beautiful, and I love them. But taking a fly to have, like, a maybe 60% chance, if memory serves, to get a Beelzebub, this is an interesting room. This room is going to be hell if you don't have piercing shots. Battery. The New Moon card! No, that's... New Moon record is overstaying its welcome as a meme. Definitely want to take this once, re-roll it, go back and get the battery charge. I believe if I recite the lyrics to Britney Spears' Hit Me Baby One More Time from memory, the game will hook me up. My novelty is killing me, and I must re-roll to set me free, set me free. If not new Edmonds, wait, if not new items, Breadman, give me a sign. No, that's nonsensical. Well, looks like we're just gonna coast to the finish here. Certainly, I would say at this point, I feel okay, we lost a whole heart there. I would feel relatively confident that we do not have a luck upgrade based on our results on this floor. Not a single double chest drop is adding insult to injury, to be honest with you. We're gonna win. It's been a cool run. Low-key, Finger is one of my favorite items that I can imagine right now. I mean, I've only seen like 4 of them, but still. It's a start. Stompy, that's not really that good. But I'll take it because we're not gonna go to another... You know what? We will get one more reroll. I'm just gonna use it on Monstrous Tooth because the 2-item pedestal, too far away. I'm too lazy. I'll just readily admit that. Look at that. Bum friend. If we had taken... We actually had the possibility to get the bum transformation. We got Keybagger. There was Dark Bum on the Deal with the Devil. The Mega Deal with the Devil that we had. And then, the actual bum friend down here on the second to last room. So I did miss out on that awesome transformation, but in spite of that, really good opening run here for Afterbirth Plus. Hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, click the like button, especially because it's the dawn of a new series. Helps out a great deal. Of course, subscribe if you want to see more in the future, but for now, thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.